guys! Alright, so before I get to the serious part of my talk, this sweatshirt I have had for a year finally fits, and it's not like 90 degrees out, so I finally get to wear it. So, repping my new sweatshirt, which is really exciting because sweatshirts are my favorite piece of clothing, as well as beanies. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk about today was why we share our weight loss journey with some people and why we don't share our weight loss journey with some people. So this topic's actually really hard to talk about. A while back, I posted on my weight loss transformation. I actually got a lot of great feedback from people over the weekend telling me, hey, they didn't know that about me. And it was something that's really hard to share because for a bunch of reasons. And that's kind of what I wanted to go over a little bit today. So I think that sometimes we share our story with the people close to us because we need support. A support network is key when it comes to a weight loss journey. If the people around you aren't helping you eat the way you want to eat, aren't helping motivate you to be more active, all the things that you are trying to change and become and make some of your habits, if those people closest to you aren't supportive of that, it is really difficult. However, if you don't have that support network next to you, you need to find it elsewhere. You need to find it online. You need to find it from basically anybody you can, and then it leads to you not wanting to share that information with people. I don't want to tell somebody who's not going to support me that I'm trying to start over because they're still going to tell me all these things. Hey, let's go get Chick-fil-A, let's go get Pizza Hut, whatever it is. And that's not helping to motivate me for the goals that I want to change. So I think that sometimes we tell people because we want the support, and I think sometimes we don't because we don't want to basically have them try and change who they are, knowing that they aren't going to be supportive. And I think another reason is most people who are at that point in their life, they're like me. I have tried weight loss things since I was 13 years old, and I'm 32. So for most of my life, more than half of my life, that is part of me, going on and off of diets, on and off of different things. And because you do that yo-yoing of up and down and you never get where you want, or you get where you want and then you bounce back up, which is a whole nother topic, but we almost see it as a failure. We failed once before. Why can I succeed now? I try again, I get where I want, I fail. I get my weight back up. Keeps happening. For the past 2 years, it's almost 3 years now that I think about it actually, I have been trying to lose weight, and I lost a little bit, and then I was stagnant for almost a year and a half. Now I'm figuring out some of the reasons why that has happened, but either way, it's almost a failure. I have for 2 years failed at losing weight. That sucks. So you don't want to share that information with people because they think of you as, hey, you're never going to succeed. Why do you keep telling me that you're making these changes? And failure is something we don't want to come to terms with ourselves. And when you have outside influences who aren't supportive of you, then you just feel like you're more of a failure. And then you go in a downward cycle. It's enough of a mental battle already to have to deal with this. And then you have other people telling you can't succeed. Stop trying. No. So throw them out the window. Hey Jenna, thanks for saying hi. Definitely talking about something I'm struggling with. But basically what you want to make sure you do is get some type of supportive network. So my fiance is extremely supportive. If he was not supportive, I probably wouldn't tell him that I was trying to do something. I would try and keep it in. And to be honest, actually, 4 months ago, I actually tried a thing where I told my fiance because I needed his support with cooking meals because I don't cook. I stink at cooking. So I needed help. But I even told my mom. My mom was like, hey, how's the weight loss going? I was like, hey, to be honest, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to try a new thing where I don't tell anybody. And it works, but it depends on the reason that you're doing it. Are you doing it because someone's not supportive? Are you doing it because you're scared of failure and you're scared of what other people are going to think? Or are you doing it, the reason I was trying it was I was trying it for myself. This weight loss journey is not about anyone else. It is purely about me. I have given up. I do not care what other people think. I look the way I look. If you don't like my brain, sorry. If you don't like the way that I am, then I honestly don't want to be around you anyways. So when you shift that mindset of, I'm doing this for me, I don't care about anyone else, that's another reason that you could choose to not tell anybody. But really, whatever your reason is, try and find out what that real reason is. Are you really doing it because of the failure? Are you really doing it because you want to try to gain control of your life and have it be a different mindset? Whatever it is, try and figure out that real reason. Make sure that you've got support. If you need accountability buddy, I seriously am happy to be that accountability buddy person. As you can see, I will lay it real for you. Let's figure out what's the reason that you need the accountability. Where do you need the accountability? All of those things. But make sure that you have somebody there looking out for you, because this is a lonely road. It is hard to do on your own. Unless you're doing it for that, I want to try not telling anybody for a different reason. But if you're doing it because of failure or fear, reach out to somebody. Have somebody hold your hand. Have somebody reach out via text. Have somebody come give you a hug. I'm not a hugger, so don't come give me a hug. But figure out what those reasons are. Stop being scared. Start to figure out why you're doing things. It's really hard to share these stories, and you got to figure out when it's right to you to tell different people why you're telling them. And that's my main goal of this post. So if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them. As you can see, I'm not holding this in anymore. It's part of who I am. And I understand that people can probably relate to this. So my goal is just to kind of get my story out there. If you want to reach out, if you want to chat, go ahead and message me. You can also comment on this post. But yeah, good luck on your journey. It is lonely. It is hard. I'm not saying it is easy, but we can do it. One day at a time. You can do it. Make small changes, and wherever you're at, keep pushing forward. Remember that one mistake is not the end of the world. So that's my message today, and if you've got questions, let me know.